Exclusive free-to-play betting tool app for football fans everywhere. Every week, test your skills and knowledge against Robbie and the AFTV fans and stand to win prizes and cash. And wait for it, it's all free.
Free points, free goals, free goal scorers. And that's it. We finally got back. We're moving up slowly into 8th position now. Pepe finally gets his goal. Xhaka, Saka, Laka link up for a goal. And of course, Lacazette finishes off with the 3rd goal. Big performance. A lot different to the performance from the weekend in the FA Cup. But I'm sure Southampton were quite tired when we kind of, took their tactics and pressed a lot in that game. But you know what? We moved. We got the 3 points. It's what we wanted to do. Pay attention and focus on the league. We keep it moving, Shah.
I know, it was a great performance from us today. From when the lineup came out, I was happy with it. My only one concern was Cedric on the left-hand side, because I thought he didn't look as comfortable in the previous game. But what a performance from him today. That ball that he sent in as well. Saka on the assist, Lacazette on the finish. Woo! Good team performance. I'm happy. And Pippa, my first question to you is, what did you make of Pepe's performance? I think he played really well today. Great comeback. Great early goal from him as well. What did you make of him?
Well, when he plays on the left-hand side, I feel he plays a lot better than he does on the right. We haven't seen him a lot on the left because, of course, you got Aubameyang there, and Martinelli sometimes, and then Saka when he's not on the right wing. So he doesn't really get the opportunity to play there. But when he does, it's straight down to business. None of this silly stuff that he does where he's trying to where he doesn't knock it past players and does all this running and the fancy tricks. And just on the left-hand side, he looks a lot more comfortable. That goal definitely gave him a lot more confidence because I don't know if you noticed, in the last 20 minutes, he ran through about 3 players. And I was thinking, we're going to see something exciting here. But just getting that confidence with that one goal made such a difference to his performance after that as well. Can we talk about the fact that he got a yellow card for wasting time but still stayed on pitch?
I know. And did the ref reverse that? Because I didn't see him reverse it.
He didn't reverse it. I was so confused. I was like, is he coming off? Is he coming on? What's going on here? Is Pepe the ref or not? There was no... Yeah, it was a bit silly.
And he was pointing over to say Smith Rowe's injured. I think that was ridiculous. I'm on time on this one. Ref!
But that's Ty's favourite word, man.
Literally.
Right, we've got a super chat here from Fizz. He says, this game shows that Arsenal just need to sign mentors and established players like Isco. Why you got to spell? Anyway, let's move on. Fizz, you're on your last chance for me to start reading out your super chats because you normally leave one
before you go on a timeout.
I almost read that as well. Right. Anyway, let's get your comments in. Let us know what you thought of that performance. More importantly, I really want to know what everyone thought of Pepe and Xhaka because those are 2 players, including myself, that get a lot of criticism. Negative criticism, but those are 2 players that I thought really played well today, as well as Cedric, who played in the position he's not used to playing and did levels better than he did against Southampton on the weekend. So let me know about those 2 players in particular, and as a whole, how you felt like it played down the left-hand side without Aubameyang in play. I felt like it left for more creativity and they were open to do more things because normally they're just always looking for Aubameyang, whereas, we've got 3 goals in this game, so there's some positives to take there. I say there's some positives, but Luce K says, Louise was awful the minute El Neni came on. El Neni brings the defence in jeopardy instead of helping them. I mean, we just won 3-1.
Not that much jeopardy, eh?
Kenny says, so glad we got the 3. Come on, you Gunners. Is this Ty's new name then?
Headphones.
Yeah, headphones.
Are you going to call him Headphones, Pip?
I mean, I've called him Headphones for years, to be honest with you. We called him Headphones, merchandise man. Arsenal shop. Yeah, merchandise. I've forgotten all the names, to be honest with you. But yeah, going for a lot of names. Xhaka assists Pepe, Laka assists Saka, Saka assists Laka. It's a beautiful little link up. That ball from Xhaka as well for the first goal, and the ball from Cedric as well for the second. I mean, it's looking good, man.
This is what we need to see more of. We need some consistency in it. Some great saves from Leno as well. I mean, he denied Shea Adams, Theo Walcott, even on that free kick at the end.
This is what I was worried about because we was leading and I was thinking 10 minutes towards the end of 10 or 5 minutes towards the end of the game, the last thing you want to do is give a free kick away in an area where one of the Premier League's best dead ball takers is going to take a shot in James Ward-Prowse. But luckily for us, Leno got his hand on it. And yeah, some really good saves from him. I think Walcott hit one, like slammed one right at his chest, and he just about got hands on it and rebounded it out. But really good for Bleno today. Jesse says, great win. Saka man of the match. This kid is unreal. Pepe did well. What a comeback. 8th in the league. Woo. Unbeaten in the league in January. Bring on United this weekend. Hopefully we'll win. You two doing great. Come on, you Gunners. Now, it's a bit of a doubt now seeing that Partey had to come off. Only cramp though, nothing too serious. But we're looking forward to having him intact for the United game like he did, you know, in one of his first games when he first joined Arsenal. That win, that little 1-0 win, it was a really solid performance from some other midfielders like Partey, Elneny. These are players that we need to make sure are fit for Man United. 100%.
I mean, the fact that he came off, the 78th minute, he hasn't really he's just come back from an injury as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he came off, which is a good thing. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully he'll be fit and well and ready to go again on Saturday. Even if he doesn't do the full 90, but plays a substantial amounts a minute to make a difference, then I've got no concerns.
Come on. I saw a super chat here from Bacon Rasher. Says, evening, ladies. Pepe had a great game from minute 4. Louise is not up to Mari or Gabriel standards. Young guns shoot fire again. Emil Smith-Rowe is amazing. Now, don't quote me on this stat, but I think it's about 15 or 16 games that Emil Smith-Rowe has played in, Arsenal haven't lost.
Well,
now if that's not a key player, I don't know what is. I don't know what is.
What is the definition of a key player if not?
Exactly. Play Mayo says Elneny lost 5 Premier League games he's been involved in. Xhaka lost 7 Premier League games and Ceballos lost 8. Yet we always target Elneny. So far, he's done better than his peers. Out of those 3 midfielders that he's mentioned, I mean, in the more positive way to put this question, who's been your favourite?
Xhaka played really well today. Who was the other? Who else? Xhaka, Elneny. I do like Ceballos and Elneny. Oh man, I don't know.
Why do I even ask Charlene questions on this show, please?
No, but out of them 3, I don't know because they have different performances. So yeah, they go through spells of being consistently good, then they might have a bit of a dip.
So I'm just going to rephrase it for you. For you personally,
I don't know which one to pick.
You got to start answering the questions, girl. Who has been this is your opinion. Who has been your favourite out of these 3?
I'm going to go. It's out of Ceballos and Xhaka.
See, that's what I mean. Why not Elneny? I know he hasn't played as much games as him.
That's what I'm saying, but it's all 3. I can't pick one. Come back to me on that question.
No. We can't, guys. We can't keep letting Charlene slide like this.
I ain't trying to slide.
I'll be asking her a question. She'll just say, "I like all of them."
I'm going to Ceballos.
Where's your can you show you working out, please? No? Okay. Daniel Gomez says, big shout out to Pepe. He really needs these kind of opportunities. Saka, man of the match, 100%. Now, for me personally, I'm giving Saka player of the year for Arsenal before anyone starts getting at me saying, oh, there's better players in the league. But anyway, definite candidate for player of the year already. For the player of the year, player of the season, because he's just been so consistent and he's been that good for Arsenal since January 2020. And he's still being the ultimate player for Arsenal. He's what, 19?
Yeah, 19, I think.
I've adopted him as my baby brother. He's my baby brother. Like, that's my baby bro, man. That's the guy.
Literally, I just see him as the star of Arsenal.
Imagine. I bet he never thought, like, you know, as a kid a few years ago that he'll be like the main man at Arsenal.
I know. It's so exciting to see. It's just so proud. It's such proud moments when you see him on the pitch, putting in good performances like he does.
Yeah.
Great, talented player there. Who's your man of the match, Pips?
Saka, 100%. If not, I give it to Saka for the obvious reasons for how he was controlling the game, how he assisted Lacazette, how he got his goal. I mean, silly from McCarthy to come out like that. You can't underestimate Saka. Like, does he not watch?
Exactly. Do you not know who you're dealing with here?
Saka, you know, like you thought he could come out and he wouldn't come around you. And come on, but Saka for that reason alone. But if it wasn't Saka, I think a definite runner-up would be Emil Smith-Rowe, only because he's just so silky and smooth. Like, you just an all-round glorious player to watch. There's some definite candidates. Lacazette,
Cedric was on the lineup for man of the match for me as well. I think he played really well today.
Speaking of man of the match, guys, don't forget you can head over to AFTV Moby. There's a poll on there. absolutely free for you to vote for your man in the match. So if you're on your phone, if you've got a phone to hand while you're watching the show, head over to aftv.mobi and let us know if you haven't let us know in the comments already. Eugene Phillips says, boy, Cedric, that ball to Saka, man of the match for Laka. Pepe, best game to date. Safe man, Leno, the Rock Rob, next Man United. I haven't bought Rob Holding. Rob Holding, another superb performance from him. There
is no one that had a bad performance today.
I mean, some would, even though it was about 10 minutes, some could say Willian for that free kick. Some could say Bellerin for it looks like a lack of confidence. But all in all, I think you're right. There's going to be some people in the comments that will find the fault in someone.
100%. As they do.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I agree with, I don't know if I read this, Sidan. Did I read this? I think I did. But I agree. I feel Pepe should play in on the side depending on the fullbacks he's against. He's got the potential to make it a nightmare for fullbacks, but it's not as good against the good ones. So basically, we've got like a mid-table player, you're saying. I don't know. Laka was phenomenal work rate, assist and goals. Cedric was outstanding. Cedric's getting all the praise against his old club.
And he deserves it.
Yeah.
Well earned.
And Paul Edwards says, this is why the coach did not start Partey Saturday in the FA Cup. Do you think he's just going to be an injury-prone problem for us now? Because, like, it just doesn't look like he's lasted games and being able to have a nice run of them because that hamstring's just giving him problems.
I pray not. I mean, how old is Partey?
I think 27, but don't quote me on that. 27, 26.
I pray not. I pray it's just that, you know, he's adapting to the Premier League and the intensity of it. And, you know, it's just a spell he's going through and hopefully it's going to pick up. But I'm hoping he's not injury prone.
Yeah.
I mean, how many appearances did he make at his previous club?
Well, loads. And he hardly had any injuries, not even one major one.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the climate over here. Can we put it down to that?
Yeah, maybe it's a change in diet, man. Maybe whatever chef he had over
the diet.
To bring it over to London, man. Because True say like Ghanaian restaurants, so I believe are closed all over London. If he needs that real good Ghanaian food, he needs to.
That's what he's missing out on.
Maybe that's what's causing that.
I mean, we could cook you up a good jollof rice if you want, Partey. Just to help, you know, avoid these injuries. Then we'll sort that out, no problem.
It's jokes. Emmanuel Banda says, we have silenced the rats today. They said we are winning against small teams, and yet we have done it against a team above us.
What you saying now?
I mean, that is such a small club mentality comment, but Emmanuel, I'm here for it, man, because we just won 3-1, so I'm here for it. Jacques
here as well, Pips.
Go on.
It's from Mohammed Yusuf saying, we won the game that mattered. Important 3 points. Rotating players was key. Fresh quality players all over helped tonight. Bring on manure.
Bring on manure. They changed the date, right? Is it on? We saw this week. I know it's this weekend. DEXHD says, is Cedric Suarez Mesut Ozil in disguise? That pinpoint assist, you know? That pinpoint assist.
Do you think he should be starting consistently in our league games?
Cedric?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I thought he was going to start more prominently in the right back position, but seeing as we haven't got, you know, a very fit left back at the moment, or someone that's always having to have precautionary breaks, I think it suits him well now. Well, we've seen it against Southampton twice. Once wasn't so great. Today was outstanding, and he looks comfortable there. But it depends how comfortable Arteta is playing him in that left back position. Either way, either full-back position, right back, left back, we good.
And it's nice that we got options as well as to what side we put him on.
Oh, do you think that now that he can play there and he's had such a good performance tonight, that Arsenal won't look for, whether it be in this window or not, in the summer, might not look for a left back backup?
I know, that's the only other thing, because there's Maitland-Niles as well.
Yeah,
who ain't really getting minutes. So chances, I mean, what is the chances of them looking for a left back now?
Boy, not very likely, it don't seem. But mate, Matt came out of nowhere. We snuck him into the club, so we might just sneak a left back in somehow.
We'll see. How many days left in the transfer window? 6 days?
We'll close on the 1st. Yeah, well, we've got less than a week. Toyosi says, great performance and win. Improved performance from Pepe. God's child star boy Saka with another man of the match. Still unsure, but hopefully we make top 4. The table's looking all right, you know.
How many points are we away from top 4?
Let me double check. I think it's 30 points we're on. I could be wrong here. But I know we've moved into 8th. And we are on, let's have a look. 30 points, yeah. And top four, who the fourth position is West Ham, who are absolutely flying at the moment. Soucek, the price they got him for, what he's doing for them is outstanding. They're in fourth on 35 points. So to answer your question, it's 5 points between us and top four.
Well, there we go. 3 points on Saturday to Man United.
There you go. I mean, certain clubs are sacking their managers when there's only points in between top four and, you know, getting into that eliteness of the table, whilst other teams are quietly claiming 3 points here and there. So it's all a waiting game, but we're just not that patient, to be honest with you.
We ain't, but patience is a virtue. Just got to keep working, digging deep.
Yes. Rashid said Partey looked good, but not on 100%. Him and Xhaka are the main guys for the midfield. You're not 100% sure that him and Xhaka are the main guys. So who are the main guys then?
Let us know who you'd put otherwise. Maybe he's an El Neni and Ceballos fan.
Probably. This was also, so I forgot about this moment of the game. You know, Pepe was coming, like we mentioned, Pepe was coming off the pitch, but it was coming on for Martinelli, who was getting so ready and geared up to join the team on the pitch, and it just didn't happen. I'm sure everyone else was so confused, like, did the substitution happen? Pepe's still there. Where's Martinelli? Then after all the commotion of Emile Smith-Rowe having the cramp, it panned to Martinelli back in the stands, and he literally looked like he was going to shed a tear.
Oh, no.
You know, you just want to play, man.
Exactly. Young, excited. He's just coming back from injury as well. So now he just wants to get their minutes in.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for him.
Oh.
The game, you never know what unexpected events can happen. But Elite Kansky, I hope I said that right. It says, Martinelli is to me a future Ballon d'Or contender. Well, that's a bit extreme, man. He's got to win got to win some Premier League accolades first, no? But yeah, big shout. Not liking the treatment of him tonight by the manager, and I'm an Arteta fan. I mean, Arteta had to manage again.
Exactly, and that's more of a priority than giving certain players minutes. Obviously, he's a talented player and we want to see him play, but if a player's gone down and he needs a replacement, then what are we supposed to do? To say, oh, well, forget that, we'll still put you on because you want minutes and the fans want to see you. Yeah. I mean, tactical decision, eh?
Exactly. Yusuf Vlogs 1234 says goalies of the season so far. Leno's, I'm going to be biased, say Leno's been very good for us. You know, I've said Areola before. The standard ones, of course, as well. Like, who's been your goalie of the season? I always like to look at the underdogs. Like, for me, Areola has been outstanding. Yeah,
no, 100% agree with Areola. I'm a big fan of his. I mean, our keeper Leno, he's made not just key saves in this game, but in games prior to this as well.
Yeah.
You got the obvious ones like Edison.
Yes.
Who else?
Of course.
Who else?
Schmeichel, maybe?
Yeah, he's another good one as well.
Yeah, you can get a shout. I mean, they're almost top of the table, so.
Exactly. Allison.
Yeah.
Few good keepers there, but our main one, Leno and Areola, you got to give it to them too.
The underdogs.
Well, they're not both underdogs.
I mean, low-key.
You just said we're 5 points off top four.
Yes, I mean, like, it is underdogs because we're not even close yet. We're just sniffing around, like we haven't got there yet.
Don't worry, man, we'll get there.
Arhan Army says 3 points. Let's go trouble Man U. And Ferry Don says best performance of the season.
Well, I
still enjoyed that Chelsea win, you know, to be honest with you.
I enjoyed the Chelsea win as well, especially being on such a bad form prior to that.
And for me, West Brom, even though it was West Brom, people say it's just West Brom, but the way we performed against them in the snow with those type of Wenger ball goals, like that was but this one goes in there as well.
Definitely. Performances to pick from.
Yeah. Tom O'Malley says Arsenal don't understand what's coming this weekend. What's that? 3 points for Arsenal, is it? Is that what you're saying?
All these points tallying up.
Toyosi says great performance. I read that already, didn't I? Why are you spamming me? Why are you spamming me? Arsenal to do the double over United on Sunday. That's what we want. Like, we beat them. Don't do that. Don't.
Pippa's favourite.
You almost fell out just then. Why you got to do that, man? That's what we're not going to do. What are you doing? It all went downhill after that. Don't you remember?
No. Listen. Did you not read the previous comment? We're on an unbeaten run since January.
January just started like 2-3 weeks ago. We're still
end of January. Today's the 26th.
We're still in January,
but it's the end of the month, pretty much.
If you said to me, and we're in March and we've been unbeaten since January, then I'll be singing silly songs. But you know,
I'm still getting excited.
Chelsea says, I'm fearful for the next 5 matches since Emil Smith Rowe is injured. Is it confirmed he's injured? I thought it was just cramp, but we'll find out. But if Odegaard works well in the attacking midfield position, then fine by me. Much love from Ethiopia.
Big up everyone in Ethiopia.
Up yourself. A super chat here saying from Craig Adams saying, looking beautiful as always, ladies. Great performance. Let's get ready to party at the weekend.
Woo!
Hopefully we will. I had a chat. Say that again.
We will.
Marcelo said it's mad that people talk about Pepe and Willian in the same sentence as 100 times the player Willian is. Oh, Pepe fans are coming out of the woodworks all of a sudden.
I know.
One little goal and it's all Pepe this, Pepe that.
Energy's changed. I mean, to be fair, Willian was involved in that Lacazette goal. He passed the ball to Cedric.
Exactly.
It's true.
I hate to say it to you guys, for all the Willian haters, but he definitely did start that 3rd goal. It all started from him keeping that ball in play, getting the ball to Cedric, all of that. As a Chelsea fan, I'm not going to read your name. Sorry about that. I just can't do it. It's just inflicts what I believe in. But as a Chelsea fan, it's good to see Arsenal playing good again. When Liverpool lose Thursday, you guys will be 4 points off of them. I mean, thanks for your comment, but you should be worrying where you guys are at the moment. I wasn't even trying to be. I'm just saying.
No, Pips, you make me laugh. Who's Liverpool playing?
I made a post about Frank Lampard, which people are like, why are you worrying about Chelsea? Worry about Arsenal? But it's like, it's one of the biggest news of the year in football so far this year that the manager's been sacked. Of course, I'm going to talk about it. Like, that's like England's golden boy for years, and then Chelsea's golden boy and the manager. You have to talk about it. So I'm just reversing the energy. Like, thank you.
Do you know what I find? People sort of feel like, well, because we're Arsenal fans, we're not allowed to talk about any other clubs or any involvement with them. Like, we can't come from a neutral perspective. And a football fan, it's like, well, whatever you say, just stick to Arsenal. That's it.
That's childish. Ghana's one that says, great win today. Saka balling as usual, but Louise made many mistakes and they could get exploited by Man U with their attacker. Great work, ladies. Keep it going. I don't think Louise will play against Man United, I mean,
do you think Gabriel will come in?
I don't think it'll be Gabriel.
No, he didn't play tonight. He was on the bench. He didn't play. I mean, Southampton might be a bit of risky business.
Yeah, what's happening? I'll tell you, you don't play against Southampton.
Yeah.
Ruin my record, because I believe, there was a stat for Arteta in Southampton. I don't know if it was league games or just FA Cup games, but any time that Arteta played against Southampton as a player or a manager, he's never lost against them. And Gabriel just kind of ruined it for him, Poor Gab. Sorry,
Gabriel. I mean, we love you. You're a fantastic, talented player, but this one just ain't for you.
TA says, as much as we're happy with the win, United is going to be a bigger test. They are flying at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be a big test for real. They're not the same United that they were in October. Let's be serious.
I know. Actually, when you think about their previous performance, who was it that they played at the weekend? I can't remember.
Liverpool, isn't it? No, that's FA Cup.
Yeah, Liverpool, in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Rashford just running riot. Greenwood, they were looking good.
I can't remember his caption word for word, but Greenwood's energy, I can't lie. That's big boy energy. He was like, for all the haters, what you say, like what you say now, or something like that.
Really?
Right, energy. Don't.
Did you see Rashford's picture as well?
No.
It looked like he was sort of like in the air, but it had like a fast moving. I can't describe it. Just go and check it out later.
Come on, man. Where's your what did you get?
It was like sort of blurred but fast moving. I can't describe it. How do you describe that?
I don't know.
Guys, help me in the comments. How do you describe Rashford's picture after that win against Liverpool?
I'm going to take a look after I read this comment. Marlo Stanfield says, enjoy this while it lasts. The kings of English football arrive on the 30th to give you a good hiding. Ole is their heir to Fergie's throne. Mate, you wanted Ole out a few months ago. Behave yourself, Marlo. Behave yourself. Right, I'm going to find this picture while you read out some comments, actually.
All right. Yusuf Vlogs 1234 is saying, will we win the Europa League?
I don't know, man.
Hopefully we can keep a good form running and, all things are possible. Don't write anything off. Sarthak Monga saying, you're right, Charlene. Charles Nwogu is saying, love Smith Rowe. I mean, we've been bigging up Saka, saying he's a star boy, star player. Emil Smith Rowe, another great young talent of ours as well. Sith Ilias saying happy with the performance. Saka, Cedric, etc. are playing for the badge, and Mikel is following Ole's footsteps by eliminating the Deadwood, Özil, Socrates, Mustafi, etc. 4 points of Liverpool. That's right. Come on, you Gunners. I mean, same for the badge. I mean, you saw Saka's performance. I mean, his celebration as well. Says it all.
I love that boy, man. Love him to bits. Even his post-match interview, like he's talking like he's the man. Like he's like, yeah, I spoke to Laka before the game and I said, when you get that opportunity, you know, just like I'll take the run in from behind, and I'm just happy we got the goal. Like it worked. I was thinking, you telling Laka what to do, yeah? Little night, okay, I like it. Even when Pepe scored, did you notice like he was like mentoring, like consoling him, saying, yes, Pepe, that's it. Like you're back in. Like you know when they play in slow motion, he was proper like giving Pep the motivational talk. I was like, this 19-year-old is really the man of the team right now, isn't it?
Boy, I think age just goes out the window now, and it's just about teamwork.
Teamwork makes
the dream. Team player.
Robin, well, Peyton says Partey's going to put United in his pocket on Saturday, hopefully. Robin says Leno, Cedric, Gabriel. I can't read. Cedric, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Saka, Partey, Xhaka, Pepe, or Martinelli. I mean, you've got too many variants in here. Aubameyang, Pepe, or Martinelli, and Lacazette. This is teams play on Saturday, but you've named about 20 players. So, Robin, you got to help me out here. What are you choosing? Is it Pepe or Martinelli, or is it Oba, Pepe, or Martinelli? Which one are you going for? You're moving like Charlene. Just don't want to.
I don't give lineups like that. I'm thorough with my lineups.
Just give him 3 players at one time.
Aubameyang, do you think he'll be back? Obviously, he's been out second game now for a personal issue. Do you think we'll see him on Saturday? I mean, we don't know what the reason is why he's been out.
I don't know, because I just don't know what's going on there. Obviously, it's a personal issue, so it's not really anyone in the public's business. But it's a bit worrying when, you know, a lot of his family members are on social media and they're saying it's a family issue, but then you see like some of his family members just active on social media, and you're thinking, how serious could it be then if everyone's just like carrying on? Like, because you start to think, what could it be? So we don't know what the issue is. Hopefully he'll be back soon. But the team did well without him, so hopefully he watched on from wherever he is and was proud of the boys, you know?
I mean, if we don't have Aubameyang on Saturday, do you think it's still likely to get the 3 points as well against Man United?
Yeah, I think Emile Smith-Rowe, if his calf or whatever it is not tight and he's able to play, will shock. I think that's a game. Hopefully, we'll see what he's really made of. Will shock everyone as the youngsters come through and school Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, mate.
That'd be a big win for us.
Yeah. Tolu says when Tierney is back, Cedric should move to right back. His energy is good for the team, just like Tierney on the left side. What do you make of that? Push Bellerin out?
Oh, I mean, Bellerin was wearing the captain armband tonight, weren't he?
I mean, yeah, he's one of the longest serving, along with Rob Holding, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
He's also adopted by Arteta. So.
I mean, obviously, Tierney is a great key player for us. And Cedric, he does bring a good energy and he plays with confidence. We saw it from his debut. Do you know what I mean? It was good performance. So, I mean, I've got nothing against Bellerin. I like Bellerin, but my preference would be Cedric for what he brings to the team.
Yeah, definitely. Father Fab TV says, I said it. Pippa loves Saka. She said it. I love the boy, man. That's my baby bro, guys. Like, I know I haven't got any young pictures of us when we were kids, but I promise that's my little bro.
Pippa's out here claiming family.
I don't have any pictures. We didn't really take pictures as kids. Like, we weren't really one of those people with cameras and that, but
he was too busy practicing his ball work. And it's all paying off now.
And I had to literally like drag him in the rain to like training sessions after school and stuff. But you know, it's all paid off.
What's the age gap between you two, Pips? Never.
Like about 4 years.
The same amount of points we are from top four.
Exactly. Well, 4 or 5 years, yeah, give or take. Chris Blackford says, hope Kieran Tierney is back in the team against United and Emile Smith-Rowe. Oh, and hope that Emile Smith-Rowe is okay. Big game Saturday. What a performance from Partey today. Solid. What a player. I mean, yeah. You know what he needs to stop doing, though? I literally only have one critique for Partey. Did you mention Partey? Yeah, Partey.
Yeah, he did.
I only have one critique for him. He's done it about 3 or 4 times now since he joined Arsenal.
I know what you're gonna say.
He just takes these wild shots, man, like from out there, from like 35 yards out, thinking like one day it might just miraculously understrike the goal, but like every time he does it, it's just hitting Rosie. Like, just stop.
I know. I mean, you gotta give him credit for trying, but
I feel like the players love him so much they don't get onto him too much. Like, I feel like if it was Willian, no, not Willian, they like him too. But you know those players in the past that you could tell that there was friction between certain players. If it was anyone else on the pitch, they'll be like, Thomas, what are you doing? But they just allow it. They just think, but Jesus, he needs to stop.
That was my fault. I thought to myself when he done it today, because he done it in the FA Cup as well. But when he done it today, I was like, do you know what? Just practice that a bit more in training.
Until you bang a goal, please don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't put it in the game.
It's not gonna fall out of you, mate.
Oh, mate.
As a Portugal fan, I always knew Cedric had something special. Oh, now you know the Slayer, do you? Did you say that 2-3 years ago? When is that? Did you? No, I'm joking.
There's a comment here from David Ade saying Cedric taking Ainsley's spot with a question mark. I mean, what do you make of that, Pips?
I mean, clearly he has. He's overtaken Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Like in the dressing room before Cedric arrived, it was always Maitland-Niles as the backup right back option for Bellerin when he had the ACL problem or whenever he wasn't fit to play. It was always them two battling. Even if you watched Bellerin's documentary that he did on his YouTube recently, he said, you know, there was always this like competition between the two of us, like friendly, like they're friends, but they were always having to fight for the same spot type of thing. And now Cedric's come in. Where's Maitland-Niles? He's not even part of the equation anymore.
He was on the bench.
Yeah. Robin, I was joking, by the way. I know you mentioned 12 players. I was joking, but it threw me off the way it was all the splashes and stuff.
Bit hard to read.
Yeah. Top 4 or win the Europa League and finish 6th.
Which one do you go for?
I mean, my answer is obvious, bro.
Top 4.
No. What? Nobody knows me that well anymore. What's going on here?
I haven't seen you in so long. That's what it is.
The social distance.
We've literally been social distance for so long. Oh my God, it's been a month.
I know, it's mad.
Oh, wow.
Thank God, guys, I finally got her away from me.
You probably missed me more than I missed you.
Moving on.
I'm joking.
To answer Crimson's question, I think the obvious answer would be, because what's top 4? What do you get for top 4? Nothing. You just qualify for Champions League. Europa League, get a trophy, and qualify for Champions League. So, of course, that's the obvious answer. I think most Arsenal fans would say that option. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cedric and Odegaard partnership in the making. Interesting. Neil D'Souza says, big up, ladies. Makeshift left back Cedric. Is that a mix between Cedric and Ozil? I'm guessing. Makeshift left back Cedric was great. Regular right back Hector was poor. Saka and Smith-Rowe Laka was superb. Great analysis. That I kind of enjoyed that one. They're all nice, snappy, straight to the point. T-Man 210700. These usernames are getting more unique by the second. Thomas bossed that midfield and covered quite a bit of ground. We need to try and keep him fit for the rest of the season. Once we get a playmaker, it will relieve our defensive players to do their job. Yes, definitely. Stephen said, let the man shoot. I think he's talking about what we said about Thomas Partey.
I mean, yeah, let him shoot. That's what we want to see. But, I mean, it's just way off target.
Ben says, eventually one will go in. Eventually one's going to go in. Is that the type of football we want to be playing, though? That's the type of football you expect from, like, Sheffield. Like, just lump one out from 35 yards.
Yeah, exactly, and pray it goes in. Pray the winner assists it in.
Hoping for the best, you know. We shouldn't be playing like that. We can drive balls into the box nicely, like just do what works, you know what I mean? But yeah, the day it goes in, I'll be like, Xhaka joined Arsenal and was doing that when he first started, and everyone was like, "Oh, we found our midfielder box to box. Like they've got Pogba, we've got Xhaka who scores from 35, 40 yards out." But it's just been a fall from grace ever since. Anyway, someone said Bellerin was getting torched again tonight. I don't think he played that badly, you know.
I don't think he was that bad either. I thought he looked all right. I don't really think there was a player that had a bad performance where it was like, oh, mate. Because even, what minute was it? It got to, in the second half, probably about the 60th minute or something, I thought, there ain't even a player that I would sub off right now. And then even when I saw like Martinelli getting lined up to come on, I was satisfied with the performance to that point.
Yeah.
No one thought, all right, time for you to come off now, mate. Make some changes.
Yeah. Live for the truth or die for the lie. Oh God, that sounds deep, doesn't it?
Live for the truth or die for the lie.
I've come to the realization that because Pepe is so talented, I expect more, and I don't see some of the good things he does. My expectations are too high due to his talent. I mean, judging by your username, you're not really living for the truth, then, are you? I just have to because sorry, you can tell I'm in a good mood because of those 3 goals today. The realization that Pepe is so talented, I expect more. I don't see some of the good things that he does. My expectations are too high due to talent. You know, I'm just going to move on. You know?
I think sometimes as well, like fans think about the price tags that come with the players. So the fact that we've paid X amount for Pepe, it's like, well, we've paid 72 mil. We want you to be doing X, Y, and Z. And then obviously when the players don't live up to that expectation, this is what you're going to get, comments and things like that.
I can understand a high expectation for a price tag, but he's saying he's got like exceptional talent that you know, I'm just going to move on.
Do you see that comment tonight?
Hmm?
Live for the truth, die for the lie.
Like I said, he plays a lot better on the left-hand side, man. Comes alive.
He does. I think he's been listening to you as well, Pips.
I don't think he listens to me.
He probably knows the stick that's coming from you. So he's like, boy, tonight I better go out there, put out a good performance, get that goal. Because Pippa's given me a deadline as well.
That deadline's gone, by the way. It was in December.
Yeah. He's like, boy, I haven't hit the deadline, but, you know, let me just try and buy some more time here.
I wonder how good his English is now, actually, because I don't think I wonder, because when he first joined, his English wasn't good at all, but he's been here a while now. But it depends. Because to answer your question, I don't think he knows what I'm saying half the time because I talk so fast and French is not my language.
Translation?
You know? Yeah, maybe someone translates and they see the people. You see what people say? Adam says, sell Bellerin in the summer, and if Maitland-Niles isn't in Arteta's plans, then sell him to bring in a proper right back in the summer. Adam, I agree. I feel like Maitland-Niles is wasted if he's not. What a goal! What? I feel like sorry, I've got TV on in the background. I feel like Maitland-Niles is wasted if he's not going to be used at Arsenal Football Club. And there are young right backs in the league that may have signed contracts recently, but that's only just to raise their price tag to move on to a different club.
Do you want a name?
Lamptey.
I mean, we were linked to him.
Yeah.
So. I'd take him. I love his energy, his pace. Bring him over.
David Ade says, hot take. Partey had a poor game by his standard. Worst game since he's came.
Nah, I disagree.
I low-key agree. It wasn't his best performance.
It wasn't his best, but I don't think I don't think it was his worst game.
Do you know why that fact stands? Because all of his games have been good. So yeah, this was his worst game. I agree with him. In my opinion, it wasn't like when you say worst, you associate with that. Oh, that was a really bad performance. But to his standard, like he says, that was his worst one out of the few that he's played. But in the same breath, it wasn't that bad. You know, there was more that could have been. Maybe he was precautious himself and not trying to overexert himself.
And the fact that he went down with cramp as well.
Yeah. Netweed says Pepe better perform on the weekend. Will Pepe start on the weekend?
I mean, he got a goal. He was due to come off around what, the 70th minute?
He ended up playing the full 90, didn't he?
Yeah, he done the full 90, but he was due to come off before that. So who knows?
I don't think he'll start, you know.
Martinelli will start over him.
Possibly. But if not, then if Aubameyang's not involved in the squad on Saturday, then I think maybe Pep. I don't know. You know, I don't know what to expect anymore. Maybe Pepe will start and Martinelli will come on, or vice versa. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm actually not sure. Maybe
Pepe.
Yeah.
I reckon Pepe will start.
Yeah.
I reckon Pepe will start.
Let's see, man. Do you think he will link? If he does, do you think if Tierney's back as well, do you think they'll link up nicely together there?
I mean,
I don't think I've seen that partnership on the left-hand side before. Correct me if
I
I'm wrong.
don't think I have. Tierney's a quality player, so I don't expect anything less.
Come on.
There's a comment from Freddie Rapp saying Lamptey and Saka link up.
I would love to see it. They got identical trims. If you were sitting up in the skies, you'd be like, got to read this right number. And they're both rapid as well.
Exactly. They're probably around the same height as well.
Yeah. Ballers. The link up will be mad. You will not want to come against them.
Oh, mate.
I'll adopt him too.
Thinking about it now, I actually wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, that would be sick. Speaking of Saka, Azza Jones AFC says Saka's ability to never disappoint, Laka's ability to pursue through frustration, Cedric's ability to make hard work look easy, Partey and Smith Rowe's ability to control the game defensively and offensively. Naming some key players. I always mention the key players, and I think you've mentioned all of mine, I think.
And Leno.
You know what? I'm adding Rob Holding to my key players right now.
And Leno. I add Leno as well.
Yeah. Otherwise, we've got no keeper, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm actually going to add Rob Holding into there. I feel like since he's signed that new contract, it's a whole new life has been breathed into him.
That's what we love to see from our players.
Yeah, man. James Russell says Saka will dominate Manchester United.
Right.
Swag Stan, explain. I will sleep in my shoes tonight. Arsenal forever.
Wait, what shoes are they? Are they Arsenal shoes?
What? Is that an exception for you, Shah?
No.
The way you said it's like, I don't think it's Arsenal shoes. I don't mind. I might sleep. I might do as well.
I didn't mean it like that. But as in, like, this person must be so happy with tonight's performance and the result that they're not even going to take their Arsenal shoes off. You know, it's like saying I'm going to sleep in my Arsenal shirt. It's not something I would ever do, but, you know, each to their own.
Here's a hot take. HPYT14 says, legend has it, Big Willie will get his first goal against Man U.
Willie.
Now, let's just say, if that was to happen, you know, Mystic Monique here. Well, it wasn't my thing. But if let's just say Willian was to score against Manchester United, do you think that will silence the critics against Willian?
100%. I mean, it's Manchester United.
I didn't think that.
100%. I mean, it's Manchester United. They'll all be singing his praises. I think he'll redeem himself.
What, just one goal?
It depends on the type of goal it is as well. If it's a banger, like, whoa, you know, one of them ones that you're up out of your seat, then yeah.
Okay. Andrew Wedgler, hopefully I said that right. I'm worried about Man United, Pippa and Charlene. Thoughts? I'm a big fan of Pippa, but Charlene is the one always reading my comments. Sorry, Andrew. Big up Charlene, by the way. Much love from China. Big up. Well, I just read your comment, Andrew. I just realised. I just read it.
Yeah. And we don't pick and choose. Guys, just be mindful. There's so many comments that come flooded in. So we might not see every single one of them. Exactly. But big up everyone in China as well. I mean, I can understand why you'd be worried when you see Manchester United's performance at the weekend and you just start thinking about them attacks. But don't worry, man, we've got this. We've done it before. We can do it again. Come on. Willian on the score sheet as well.
Neil D'Souza says, Pippa, we should try to buy Michelle. You mean Tyreek Mitchell? Maybe he means Mitchell.
Mitchell.
From Crystal Palace and Lamptey, sell Hector and make the nails. I mean, I'll take that. You know, I said last week Tyreek's a bowler. I mean, what do you mean who plays right back against Man U? We know who plays right back. Do you mean who's going to play for us against Man United? For right back.
Who plays right back against Man U? Oh, yeah, who's going to play right back when we're playing?
I thought you meant who plays right back for Man United anymore. Wan-Bissaka, innit? Yeah, it'll probably be Bellerin, you know.
I mean, he's normally the first choice.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what Arteta does. Abdul says, I hope the Middlesbrough is fine, but would you throw Martinelli, I'm guessing, straight in for the United game if the Middlesbrough isn't fit enough? No trust in Willian at all for me. Yeah, I would throw Martinelli in there, to be honest with you. Why not?
Right. With Willian, he'll get subbed on.
Imagine a Willian winner. If Willian
done in the 80th minute or something.
If Willian bangs a goal against Man United and it's a banger, I'll get his name on the back of one of my shirts because I've got a couple shirts. I've got a couple shirts that are empty at the back.
What shirts are they? Home or
a home shirt. A home shirt. I haven't put anything on the home shirt. I think.
All right, put that out there, Willian. If you get a banger against Man United, Pippa is putting your name on the back of her shirt.
You know, I actually lied. I thought it through. I'm not doing that.
You've said it now. That's speaking levels.
Yeah, why did I say that? That's a lie. I literally lied to myself.
You said it now.
Why would I say something like that? Because I'm thinking it's a possibility. You never know. Like, he really could do that. Little free or something.
Pips, you don't know. From that, you could just find form boy, that goal, the name on the back of your shirt.
Oh,
Game changer.
God.
There's a super chat here from Gagan Nayak saying, Pippa and Charlene, your front 3 or 4 against Man United.
Go on, you go.
Saka. I'll probably go Saka, Lacazette, and Pepe. I'd start Pepe.
My front 4 would be Saka right wing. I would even go Pepe left wing. Laka up front is number 9, and just behind him, Emil Smith-Rowe.
Yeah. So wait, so it's the same as today. Who did you say? Saka, Laka.
Oh, yeah, it was same. Yeah, today is basically.
Today. So no changes, basically. We won't make any changes. But I mean, if Aubameyang is back, then does he get thrown in, or do we just keep it how it is?
I think he'll start on the bench for me. You know.
For you, but for Arteta.
Depends. I think he start on the bench depending on how the game goes and he gets into the game.
Yeah.
Josh Hughes says, I thought Partey was average today, but Xhaka was decent. Have you heard the cam we are linked with? I haven't, you know. I actually haven't.
Is that a real name?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's not. Haha, shame.
You made me read it as well.
Did you? Did you?
Is that a real name? Oh no.
I'm like, of course I haven't heard that one of you. Bellerin is a liability. He was decent defensively, but is a liability attacking wise. I felt like at some points in the last season that he was more prominent going forward than defending. So that's an interesting comment.
Can we talk about that ball that he crossed into the box?
Oh my God, Bellerin actually made a decent. I think he made 2. I swear
it was a good cross.
Yeah.
But like there was no one there to just finish it off.
And then there was another one that he placed perfectly across the box. And I think Pepe, I don't know why Pepe should have left it, but he got a toe on it and it went all the way behind like Lacazette. But Bellerin, why is Bellerin getting slammed though? Like he actually put in decent crosses into the box today. Something he always get criticised for. He actually done well. So
gotta give credit where it's due, mate.
Food for thought there. A very cool man says this game proved that well, damn. This game proved that Aubameyang isn't essential for greatness among the squad. There is some great goal scorers and playmakers. We just need to let them find form. Well, it's good that we have options and we don't have to rely on someone, because I felt like 2019-20 season. Where are we? 21? Are we in 2021? Yeah, we are. 2019-20 season. It doesn't even feel like we're in a new year.
Every day feels the same.
Yeah, we definitely relied on Aubameyang a lot. But like I said, with the talent that's coming through and the playmakers that we have and goal scorers that we have currently, we don't have to rely on him so much. So games like this where he's not here, it's not like, oh my God, we're not going to score.
What are we going to do? Yeah. No, I agree. It's great to see us getting 3 goals as well.
No, I wasn't expecting that. I was actually, I'm not going to lie. Anthony Taylor says, I think Pepe should against Man U. His tricks and skills will be great for us and it will boost his confidence. I don't like when he uses them though. Like,
nervy.
Yeah, I just think it's too much. Like, it's sometimes a bit too, like, you're not playing in the cage, bro. Like, Volta, like, we're not
trying to twist everyone up.
Yeah, like, it's too much.
There's a super chat here from Ryan Easton saying, does Martin Odegaard come straight into the starting 11 for yous? I mean, against Manchester United, I think that might be a bit much.
Yeah, I don't integrate into the team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, likewise. And yeah.
I mean, we need to sign him first, you know?
We need to what? Sign him? Yeah, exactly. We need to get that deal confirmed.
Odegaard or Emil Smith-Rowe as our main cam. If Odegaard hits the ground running, of course. I can't comment on that because I haven't seen him play in an Arsenal team. Do you know what I mean? I've seen Emil Smith-Rowe play in an Arsenal team. He's done well, so of course I'm going to say Smith-Rowe for now. But if we get Odegaard officially and he comes into the team and he's good, then we can open up the debate to who gets that main role, you know. But you can't really say now. can't judge him on what he does at his current team.
Yeah, exactly. Completely different to the Premier League.
Yeah. So Slayer 97 says Martinelli equals Neymar 2.0. Thoughts?
What does he mean by 2.0? Like 2 times?
Like he's a better version, the upgrade of.
Oh. Why? I mean, we always got to back our players. So.
How is he even getting this credit when we haven't seen him playing like for weeks? Like, where is this coming from, guys?
This is how excited we get after a win, Pippa. We lift our heads in a good way.
Arsenal fans are actually mad, you know, but you know, I'm part of it. So.
Oh.
Godfrey said, if we beat United this weekend, then we will be up for top 4 for sure. Then this is what I mean about giving managers time, you know, because like a few months ago, everyone was on to Arteta. I mean, we still got a lot of things to do right, but he was at a point of where we really thought he was going to lose his job. I think, was it November, December? And out of all of the managers, well, not all, but like out of the managers such as Arteta, Ole, and Lampard, I'm pretty sure 90% of the fan base, not just Arsenal, like football, thought Arteta would be the first one to go. But he's still here, mate, and certain men are gone, so sorry.
And the board have said they're backing Arteta, so
yeah. Who is better, Laka or Ndombele? Because I don't know. Well, David, let me just ask you, who do you support? That may help you answer that question, because that will definitely sway your opinion a lot easier. Because I would say Laka.
You ain't even got to answer that one, Pip.
No, but Ndombele's been good. When he first joined, he was terrible. I even thought, what's the point of him? And I swear he did. I swear he got dropped from me. He didn't play in so many games. But in the last few months, I don't know what food he's been eating or what potion he's drank, because he's become a 2.0 of himself from last year.
Could we get something for Partey, please?
The answer's still Lacazette, 100. Alim Kamara says, I beg Martinelli, Pepe.
Are you hungry?
Saka a score against Man United. If Saka scores again against Man United, I have to find them adoption papers, man.
You gotta find the photos, more importantly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need adoption papers. We grew up together, man. Why is it when you put Smith Rowe in your starting 11, we win and we'll smash United? Like I said, I don't know if that stat's 100% true. I need to check like the results. But like I said, every game, 16 games apparently that he's played in, we haven't lost. So he definitely needs to play in a Man United game then, if that's how we're gonna roll.
We're just going to be eagerly awaiting that starting 11 on Saturday.
Yeah, man.
To ensure we've got them key players to get that.
Wait, what time's kickoff?
I don't even know.
Oh, let me check, you know.
I hope it's not a late one.
I hope it's not an early one, because I actually have a very important meeting. I'm like, I'm all thinking, yeah, I'm ready for Saturday, but I'm like, wait, hold on.
You better be ready for Saturday.
Oh, it's 5:30.
Right,
It's 5:30.
what time's our kickoff?
5:30.
Okay.
United game gonna destroy Banter FC. Who's Banter FC? Never heard of him. You know what you're talking about. Who would you keep between Louise or Willian? Who would
I like Louise.
I mean, that would be the safest and easier option. I mean, I would go for Louise as well, but we've got so many centre backs now.
Yeah, we
have. Louise or Gabrielle? Louise is getting a lot of mentions today. Louise or Gabrielle against Manchester United? For me, Gabrielle, says Buki. Out of those two, I'm guessing Rob Holding's definitely got his spot there. He's been very consistent. So with pairing up with Holding, would you go for Louise or I don't know? What Murray?
Yeah, this one's a bit of a tricky one because we know what Gabrielle's capable of. We know what he brings to the squad, but he's been out for a bit of time and he looked a bit shaky in the FA Cup game. Obviously conceded that own goal as well, which, you know, led to us sort of being kicked out of the FA Cup. So you just, one, question where his confidence is at, coming back and, you know, not up to scratch, and then obviously getting an own goal. Yeah. And then to bring him into a game against Manchester United, I'd go for Louise just based on those circumstances because, you know, I'm a big Gabrielle fan, got him on the back of my shirt. But,
Go on, girl.
Oh,
yay!
But, for this one, I'll go Louise. What did you say?
we couldn't really see it because of your hair, but we could definitely see the gap in the L. We got
Can you see now?
Go.
Can you see the number?
I
took the camera's turn. I don't know what way I'm turning.
No, we can see.
Okay.
Nikuli says, get in line, Pippa. I'm the first to adopt him. I don't need to adopt him.
Everyone wants to adopt Saka.
We're actually family, so. Neil says, Pippa, we are always on Xhaka's case when he plays poor. Big up for him today performance. Well, I can't read. Big up for today's performance. He was decent throughout January. Still, we need to sell him and buy McGinn. I said McGinn. Everyone was like, that's not the type of player for Arsenal, but he's a proper midfielder, mate.
Yeah, you've been calling that for McGinn for a while.
But I don't think we can afford him right now, to be honest with you. I mean, he's been shown and proven for Aston Villa, so yeah.
But no, performances as well.
Please don't respect me. Come and look at this silly comment.
Oh my God.
Are you okay? Respect me, please.
Did you not hear the age difference between them?
Wow. You're looking like a whole adult's mum. Like a whole adult's mum. Wow.
Oh, mate.
Tom says, let's beat the Manx. Wish you all the best of luck from Liverpool. Knock them off the top of the league. Don't worry, mate, we'll do that favour for you. But whilst we're doing that, we're going to be catching up with you also. Everyone, like the video. The girls deserve it. Yes, Puds, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to do that whilst you're watching. Salman says, I would sell Willian and buy. You would buy Eriksen. I remember that was a topic of discussion. Was it last month leading up to the transfer window? I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans were keen on that, and it was such a big like, yeah, Eriksen's coming to Arsenal. And I'm like, really? Apparently, he was to Tottenham, so don't know what the mood is for that. Oh, here's a fun question. Who do you think will win the Champions League, FA Cup, and the Prem? Champions League, I haven't got a clue, you know.
FA Cup.
FA Cup. I'll come back to Champions League.
Can I just say, big up Wycombe Wanderers. Huh? Wycombe Wanderers, who played last night against Tottenham, just got a big amount.
They were leading at first. I didn't watch the game, but they were leading at first, weren't they?
They were 1-0.
What was the final score?
It was 4-1, but Tottenham got like 2 or 3 goals, 2 goals, like 2 goals in 2 minutes. But I was impressed. Like they were up for it. Like big performance from them. But yeah, go on.
It's still so early to say because there's so many teams. Well, there's quite a few teams left in Champions League, obviously the rounds that they're in, and the FA Cup too. But I still feel like it will be a Premier League team in the FA Cup. Imagine Southampton win it now. I don't know. It's been years since like a proper underdog won it, so I'm just gonna say a Premier League team. I don't know, you know. It's meant to be us.
Exactly. Now that we're not in it, boy, who knows who's going to win it?
I'll start with the easy one. I think Manchester City. I know you lot. I think Man City will win the league.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah. I think they're just different level, man.
What last update I got was a 5-0.
Yeah, I don't even know what that finished. It was over 5-0 or something. For Champions League, I think I'll just be safe and go Bayern again. But like they're still in group stages, so from what I remember. So, and FA Cup, I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say Man City are still in it, aren't they? Of course they are. Double. Yeah, Man City double.
I just don't know. I can't guess right now. Even like who's gonna win the Prem, I don't know. It's just so volatile.
Guys, can you realise that every time I ask Charlene a question, she doesn't answer it?
You didn't ask me. I just went straight for the jump. FA Cup, we're out of it, so who knows who's going to win that?
It's so hard to say because it's so early still.
Exactly.
Asking like maybe like round of 60 or round of like if you just ask Champions League semi-final stage, you got just a
yeah, ask me there. I'll give you an answer.
Ask me the final. See, look. Alan says, please stop asking Charlie. She's too nice. She always likes everyone and everything. Any questions for her opinion? She won't give you an answer.
I will. I mean, I'm seeing Leicester there. What are you saying about Leicester? Is that the Prem, FA Cup? Are they going to do the treble? What are you saying?
No. I think, you know,
Leicester.
They could win the league, though. They could. But I still think City will be too strong. Yeah, City for the Prem.
Someone put Spurs FA wins.
Do you know what? I didn't want to say it, but it did come into my head. I just didn't want to open my. It couldn't come out. You know, it just couldn't. I couldn't physically say it, but it's definitely an option. I do strongly believe a Premier League team will win it.
I can't lie. When I saw Wycombe Wanderers last night, I was like, "Yeah, man, just keep fighting, boy." You could almost see it coming, like when they're 1-0 leading and they're performing like that. You're like, "Yeah, boy."
Neil's gone for a Man City Premier League win, same as me. He's gone for Bayern, same as me for Champions League. But he's gone Manchester United. Who did I say? I said Man City. He's gone Man United for FA Cup. So strong contenders. Bayern won it last season, a few months ago. Man City won it a couple years ago. Man U. When was the last time they won the FA Cup? Was it that time against Crystal Palace? Was that the last time? 2013. I could be so wrong here. That's the last time I remember.
I can't even remember.
I know there's United fans in the chat. Confirm, was it 2013 or whatever it was against Crystal Palace when Lingard, that you lot used to call him Jesse Lingardinho, scored that mad goal for you? I was at that game, so I think that was the last time. That's quite a while ago, you know. It can't be 2013. That was too long ago. I don't know. Element says Leicester are dark horses for the Prem.
It's possible.
They're third, aren't they? They're third or fourth.
I haven't even looked at the table, but they're up there somewhere.
Yeah, it's close up there. So yeah. I'm
seeing a lot of comments saying Saka or Foden.
Oh yeah, it was 2014. Yeah.
I'm seeing 2016 as well. Was it 14? Yeah, 2014.
Oh, 2016. Where was I? No, I missed one out. Sorry, guys. Who was that against? Wolves. The Wolves, yeah. All right, moving on. Imagine Saka's parents watching Pippa say this. What are you talking about?
I'm sure they'll take it as a compliment.
Laka's our potential player of the year. Laka alongside Saka for me, definitely. You're confusing me. Was it Palace or it was Palace, wasn't it? Maybe I got my years messed up, but I was whatever year it was that Lingard scored a madness and won it for you guys. That's the one that was at. Was it 2016? Anyway, you guys, no one's put. They're just putting years.
They're not Man U fans. They only come when we lose.
Yeah, 100%. So, but they're here today though, because they're worried. They're worried.
They come to sniff out the energy.
He's saying yes, so that confirms.
Yeah, and he's called Man United FC London.
There you go. I don't know why I got my years messed up like that. To be honest with you, I didn't even know it was in 2021. So
well, I forget what year we're in as well. I mean, it's just
Lawrence, you cannot leave comments like this because let me tell you something. I mentioned this name 2 episodes ago in the aftermath, and my job was at jeopardy. He says, "Hey girls, how about Arsenal signing Danny Rose from Spurs as a cover for Tierney as he is surplus to requirements at Tottenham?" Lawrence, I said the same thing, and I almost had my head chopped off. So,
well, we've discovered Cedric can play in that position now, so I think we've sorted that problem out.
There you go. King Morrissey says, "Pippa, let's be real. Luke Shaw's been pocketing every winger he plays, and Pepe will be in trouble." Luke Shaw, I must admit, has been very decent recently. I don't know.
Very good.
I'm so surprised. Like, where has that come from? But I don't think it'll be a worry for Pepe. It depends. What? So you're expecting Pepe to play on the right hand side then? I don't think Pepe will play on the right. If he plays, he'll play on the left. So don't know why you're putting them two up against each other anyway, King Morrison. You don't know what you're talking about. Ash Barnes is predicting City win to win the league. FA Cup and Carabao Cup, Liverpool. Oh, okay. And Champions League. What?
Wait, so City win the league, FA Cup and Carabao.
They're doing the treble. Remember they did that a few years ago. I'm not going to guess the year because clearly my years are all wrong. I'm going to assume it was like 2018.
What year are we even in now?
2018 time along those lines. Liverpool win Champions League and Arsenal win the Europa. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
Me neither.
I'm not mad at that at all. I saw some good comments here. Where did it go? why are you comparing so many? Right, they just want to answer. I mean, I'm going to give you biased answers anyway. Laka or Martial? Laka. He's more shown and proved for me. And yeah, I know some of you will try to draw for stats and all that, but they're very similar. And Lacazette is more consistent for me, even though both of them are pretty inconsistent.
But Lacazette's been more consistent than Martial recently.
Yeah, that's true. Tierney or Shaw? I'm gonna have to go Tierney. I'm gonna have to go Tierney because Tierney, you expect him to be good and he's good, or sometimes better than good. Luke Shaw, you don't expect him to be good and then he's good, which is a good sign for you. That's what you want from your player, to be better than you expect him to be. But Kieran Tierney just comes out, you know what you're gonna get from him. Cross his, hot cross buns, mate.
Training in the snow with no underlays.
Leno or De Gea? If you would have asked me this about 6 years ago, I would have said De Gea without a doubt. But it's a tight one though. They're both really good goalkeepers. I might have to sit on the fence with that. I'm going to do a Charlene for that one.
There's nothing wrong. I mean, if they're on the same level, then
I don't know. Like, what do you think though? I think some people definitely choose between those two.
They'd probably more go De Gea because of his track record.
Yeah.
If we're going on, let's go based on recent performances.
I'm still.
Who's had more clean sheets? Let's get some stats up.
I'm sitting on the fence with this one.
Gabriel or Bailly?
Bailly's been outstanding as well all of a sudden. Like, so many players have just come out of the woodworks and really turned their season around. Gabriel hasn't been playing, so there you go. There's my one. What's the word? Impartial one. I'll go Bailly because at the moment if we're talking about for the weekend, Bailly has been better. Although, how many times has he won Player of the Month? How many times did Gabriel won it? Okay.
But then Gabriel's been out as well, and he's only had that one poor game.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he had another one before that where we sort of expected more from him, but it wasn't a terrible performance.
Yeah. So for this one, I'll be impartial and go Bailly because if we're talking about current form, then yeah, it would have to be Bailly. Saka or Greenwood, without a doubt, they're both great players, but I'm going Saka. His stats don't lie. He plays everywhere. Put him and flipping goal, he's getting a clean sheet.
I'm so proud of Saka. I've just got to put it out there.
Yeah. I'm
so proud of him.
100%, man. Right, let's find a good. Well, look, this United fan agrees with me. Greenwood over Saka. Are you kidding? Isn't it? Exactly, Saka, mate.
Exactly. There you go.
Even he knows. Right, guys, let's find a good comment to round. Oh, King Morris has come back at me saying Pippa, Wan-Bissaka will pocket Pepe anyways. Well, we'll see on Saturday, mate. I hope you come back to join us on the aftermath when you are 3 points down and we're 3 points up.
We'll be looking out for your name as well.
Definitely. Don't change it. King Morrison, I'll remember you. Make sure you come back when we collect 3 points from you, honey. Okay. Right, guys, let's leave it off with a good comment to round up the show.
Get them flooding in.
None of this Arsenal Man United stuff unless it's a good one. Okay.
So come on, get your comments in, guys. We want a good one to end on.
Come on.
Are you feeling excited about Saturday's game?
Yeah, a little bit. More excited than I would normally feel for a game, to be honest with you. A little bit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Where's the good comments? Come on,
there you go. I literally just saw that. So African Ghetto Youth is saying, people, if you think the girls are doing a great job, hit the like button. Big up to the girls and big up to you, African Ghetto Youth, and big up to everyone that joined us on the live stream today. Big up Arsenal getting all 3 points against Southampton, 3-1 win. Our next fixture is against Manchester United on Saturday. Hopefully we get all 3 points there again.
Yes, guys, we will see you then on the Aftermath show. Don't forget to head over to aftv.mobi to vote for your man of the match. It's not too late to do that. Let us know who you thought it was, because I don't think none of you put it in the comments. So you could do it on the app, totally free of charge. And like Charlene said, we'll see you on Saturday with another 3 points, hopefully, honey. Bye, guys.